Being in shelter in place has made me really appreciate having a space in the world that's my own. These four walls mean the world to me. Growing up was a very chaotic time. My dad was addicted to drugs and alcohol, and I saw him abuse my mom and experienced it firsthand frequently. I had it in my mind somehow that it was my fault. When I was 15, I began couch surfing. I would stay a few months one place, a few months another place, but every day was ultimately a battle. When I was 18, I ended up confiding in a school counselor that told me about Larkin Street, and I checked into the Larkin shelter in 2018. Fast forward, now looking back, I see how much I've accomplished now that it's 2020. And it's surreal to me how much things have changed because I've had the ability to build a solid foundation for myself for the first time in my life. I used to just live in survival mode. I never had long-term goals. It was just get through this day, get through the next day. And now I have long-term goals for myself and I consider myself thriving. I am an honors college student. I work at a nonprofit for youth, and I'm a filmmaker and storyteller. When COVID-19 hit, I was worried that all of that actually might come crashing down. I currently live in a Larkin Street housing facility called Geary House, and I thought that it might close down due to the virus. Despite being distanced, I see how we come together as a community because of people who are willing to go the distance for us. The staff members who work here are risking, their own health and safety to make sure that we have a place to stay. I think about, there's things people can do to make sure that people like me are able to recover from this time. Extra funding allotted for youth, meals being donated. Those are things that can really help us. My purpose is not to experience pain or suffering, but to actually alchemize those parts of my story for the benefit of others. We may be practicing social distancing, but it's so important now more than ever that we continue to practice community. If I'm going to level up, I want everyone who needs these programs to have access to them and to level up with me.